Hey everybody, are you ready for our Friday night whip and sip? So tonight I have my glass right here. My beverage of sipper choice is another sparkling water. It's a bubbly and it's grapefruit. Bubbly and it's grapefruit. So I haven't tried this brand before. I found this one in the fridge there. I must have bought it for something. I like grapefruit. I used to drink a lot of Fresca. That was kind of grapefruity. So, what's your favorite flavor? What do you like to do? How's your week been? So, just a lot going on in the world and around. So, yeah, so I'm going to pour my drink in here. We'll have that to sip while we work on our project. So, oh yeah, very light flavored. It doesn't have that. Um, Sometimes sparkling water to me has like a real bitter aftertaste. So, this is really good. Very grapefruity. I forgot to grab ice, so I'll be drinking it, you know. Uh, I'm going to flip my phone around for a minute this way. So I'll be drinking it, like that. Will this work if I flip it that way? Let me adjust my little stand. Well, that'll work for the picture, but yeah. So here is my bubbly drink right there for my Friday night whip and sip. So I hope you have something to work on, a good project. Ooh, look at that. That's a good... I'm probably making y'all seasick. You'll all be thinking you're sipping too much. So I'm gonna stick that over there. How's your week been? Oh, look at that. That's a great view right there. I'm gonna actually use, because I have to curl this up on my little desk every time I'm done. So I'm gonna use my drills to hold that down there. This is the picture that I'm working on. It's the Felic Art Wizard of Oz inspired picture. Here's the little card. And this canvas was a PR package from Felic Art. So it is still on their website. But yeah, and then on the back it has their scratch off and their barcode and all that good stuff. So we'll stick that over there. And last week I worked on this little corner right here. And what color was I working on? I was using... I don't remember, but I'm going to start with this little one right here. It almost looks like I would call it a wand, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so it is up here. I don't know if you can see that on the legend right here. Oh, still can't see it, not far enough. Flip you around there. Number 16, color 739. So I think I'm going to work on that one for a few minutes tonight while we chit-chat. What number did I say that was? 9? No, it was number 16. So, and then I showed you last week I had my drills kitted up into these little boxes, which has worked out really well. And then I'll be able to reuse them after I'm done with this canvas in like 3 years, because it's like so big. We're going to get a lot of Friday night whip and sips, although I am going to mix it up. I'm not going to always work on this picture here on Friday nights unless you think I should. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. So I'll leave that out. And yeah, let me flip the lid off here. And this sits in here really nicely. Oh no, I just spilled drills. Let me get those picked up, because fortunately I still have the plastic down. I'll get those off. Get it picked up. Back in the tray. So, what projects are you working on? I've been watching some of your videos. Not as much as I should, because it's been really, really busy at work. So, I have, other things to do sometimes too. And I have a pile of laundry that's just like calling my name. So, how about you guys? Because, we always say, oh, I'll just do one more row, one more color, one more this. And yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, just 5 minutes more turns into half an hour. So I'm just going to do this for a few minutes and just see what you're doing in life. And yeah, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Let me get in the picture here. So I did order a microphone because I found that if I have my phone too far away, sometimes I'm not loud enough, and I or maybe it's just me, and it's like I'm just constantly turning the volume up on my phone. So I did order a microphone. That should be coming any day now. And I am going to look for, one of those tripods. Diamonds by Tita has one I've watched her use where it has a remote, I think, and it goes up and down, and it seems to work really well. So I may message her and see if I can find out if she has a link to that. Or if you watch this video, just, put your link, if you have an affiliate code at Amazon or something, that would be great. Because I think if I do have a little desktop tripod, but it was very inexpensive. I had bought it at, I think, the Hobby Lobby, and maybe it's just this one and is defective, but every time I would put my camera on it, the little legs would like slowly lower, and then like it would collapse. So it could just be user error. A lot of times when I have issues, tends to be user error. Sometimes I get impatient or don't, heaven forbid, don't read the directions. So my husband was working on something a couple weeks ago and couldn't figure it out, and I looked at him and I said, well, did you read the directions? And like he looked at me like I had, I was alien. And he goes, that coming from you, the person who never reads directions? Which is true. I have a tendency to not. So anyway, we laughed about that. That was funny. Funny joke. Family joke. So I woke up very snuffly today. I think I'm going to come down with, it's either allergies, because, everything is in transition, or hopefully I'm not getting a cold. So we'll see what happens. I'm thinking it might be allergies. Everything's starting to bloom here. I don't know. We get the pink cherry blossom trees a lot around here, and which are absolutely beautiful. And I noticed this week, because we had one day of sunshine, that they are actually starting to pop some of their buds. They haven't opened, but you can see them. And so all we need is one more sunny day, and it will be so beautiful. So all the daffodils are coming up. My little overachievers are in full bloom. Maybe I'll take a picture and post it later if I think about it. Or tomorrow if it's too dark when I get home tonight. So it is the weekend to spring ahead. I'm very excited about that because I love the lightness, and I love getting off work and having it still be light on my drive home. And I'm not a big fan of coming to work in the dark and leaving in the dark. I know a lot of people love that, but yeah, me not so much. I love when it is like peak season in the end of June, right before the you know what I'm thinking, the longest day of the year, because then it's like almost dark till 10, or light till almost 10 o'clock here. So just vague lightness about between 9:30 and 10 o'clock for just a hot minute, and I love that. So anyway, and I know it varies at different parts of the country, but yeah. What about in your area? What is the time of day that you like the most in your area where you are? You can let us all know in the comments. Let us know the area and what time of the season. Do you like it lighter? Do you like it darker? A lot of people like it when it's darker because they feel like it's cozier and but I love all things light. So, yeah, see, this is what happens sometimes. I'm too close, I think. The drill stick in the tip of this. So, but yeah, I was looking at my Christmas kitty, which is in my other office, at my other building I work in, and she's all rolled up, and I need to get her out. I could work on Christmas year round. I love Christmas. And I've been working on organizing my new project that I'll be doing. I need to set up a Shopify. So once I get that set up, then I can let you guys know a little bit more about how that will work and show you what I'll be doing. So I have two main items I'll be sharing on my Shopify, and they're going to be subscription services, monthly subscriptions. I don't know that I will ever, I'm not going to say never because you never know, but do the memberships to my YouTube channel because this is just for fun. But I will probably also, because I don't get a lot of views, or I get a lot of views. I have one short video that's almost at 6,500 views, but you know, it's 20 seconds long, so I'm not going to get a lot of watch hours out of that. And I think for shorts, you have to have like 1 million views to be monetized on a short. So, anyway, so I just saw two really cool ideas that I'm going to offer some merchandise, and it's not diamond painting related merchandise, but I'll show you what those are when it's ready here soon. I just haven't had time to work on it and set up. I'm trying to think of a name to set up for the shop because it's not going to be hooked up to the Rock the Dots name. So, but I'll show you it on my channel. And for those of you who haven't checked it out yet, I'll try to put her link in my video, but Miss Tia Blue is the funniest and wonderful channel. I've just really enjoyed her the last couple weeks. Well, it's probably been about the last week, 2 weeks maybe. I've just really enjoyed her, and so go give her a look-see, and you can tell her that I sent you over. You can tell her that Rock the Dots, Jenny here at Rock the Dots, sent you to her channel, or gave you the link or whatever. But yeah, I've just really enjoyed her. I really enjoy you, Miss Tia Blue. So I have a lot of really fun subscribers because I only have those of you who have your subscriptions public, then I can see who you are when you subscribe to my channel. But if you have it on private, then I can't see who you are. So because I'm not getting tens of thousands of new subscribers, you know, every day, that when I do see a new one or someone new comments, I try to go in and look at their channel, watch one of their videos, you know, subscribe back, watch a video, make a comment. That's what you have to do to make your subscription stick. You have to actually watch a video, leave a comment, give a like, thumbs up. You know, all that is free. It takes like, you know, a minute of your time, which I realize time is precious, but if you want your subscription to stick, that's what you've got to do. A lot of times people go, I thought I was subscribed to your channel. I know I subscribed, but you know, I'm not subscribed anymore. And the bots at YouTube, which they have the best AI bots, they monitor that, and they don't want it to appear like it's a spam subscriber. So if you don't leave a comment, you don't do a thumbs up or something like that, after a period of time, they will delete you as a subscriber because they'll think you're a spam. So, yeah. And I have found some really great channels by looking to see who has subscribed to my own channel. And then I go back and watch, and it's a great way to build your community. So, which is something I need to work more on. I haven't really focused on that, but I need to do that more. That's kind of my goal. One of my goals for this year is to work on building some community. You know, you're always welcome to put things in my community post tab. I need to figure out how that works. I don't know if I need to set up something special, or if you guys can just go in and start, you know, leaving comments and posting. But you know, I would love to have you do that. Yeah. So, are you all getting ready for St. Patrick's Day? What do you guys do? Do you go drink the green beer? Do you sit at home? Do you watch a parade? Do you just, you know, do nothing and hope it goes away? And that's okay too. So, yeah, see, like this one, they're stuck together and it's rounded on both sides there. Oh, there we go. So that happens a lot. But when you think about how many little dots those machines are pumping out every day, you know, it's actually miraculous. Something to drink. Yeah, I'd have to say this sip is a winner chicken dinner. What are you sipping on? It could be anything. You could have your favorite wine. If you like, I'm not a wine drinker. I like drinking sparkling wines and like a wine cooler kind of thing. You know, something that's not too dry. I know this will appall a lot of you professional wine drinkers. I like to have my wine on ice because I like it to be cold. And I know that's like a major faux pas in the wine drinking community. So, or at least I think it is. It used to be. But so much has changed now. I do like a hard cider, like a hard lemonade or one of those. There's so many flavors I haven't tried. But yeah, so I figure I have these little sparkling waters that I have bought to bring to work. So I thought, well, those will work for a couple days, a couple weeks, and I almost made a hot chocolate. And I thought, no, I'll drink a sparkling water. So your sip can be whatever you want. So it's just a time for us to sit and work on our projects. No interruption. I would normally have some music playing, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. So, okay, so I emptied that tray. So that's coming along. So I don't know how well you can see the color. Two different colors there. These drills are really, really pretty. So they have a nice sparkle. They feel nice. They have a nice quality feel to them. And I love that the rounds are fitting together so nicely. So on some of my budget-friendly ones, you know, they're not as rendered as well. So S, what is S? I might do that. S is number 37. So I'll probably fill in the little couple of those. I'm not going to sit here too long tonight. I thought I would make these first ones a little shorter, and then we can work up into some longer sessions. when I may take this home, and it'd be easier to do longer sessions from at home. But it works out nice for me to do this after work because I have an hour commute home from this office, and the traffic, it can be just nightmarish if I leave right at 5. So I try to stay after school, and so this is S. So fill that in. Yeah, so I need one that's a little taller so that my hand doesn't block everything. I guess I could do this left-handed, or move the camera to the other side, but I think just a taller tripod would work a little nicer. So yeah, see, I have one stuck in there and it won't come out. There we go. But yeah, I know I suggested last week that maybe if they could make this end a multi-placer, that would be amazing. That would make this pen perfection. So, you know, just a 3 or 4 placer would be all that it would need. I know some of you can do like the 10, 12 placers. Holy smokes, I am in awe of you. So I bow down to your skill. And I realize that you just have to practice, but I am afraid. My skill level is not worthy of that large of a multi-placer. So eventually I'll get there. I do have a couple shorts I'm going to do an unboxing on. Maybe unboxing and kit up. I've watched some of you do your pictures you got off Amazon of the pearl, you know, the plastic pearl. So I ordered a couple. So I'm really anxious to work on those. Maybe I'll do one of those on a Friday night. And, well, no, actually I'll do it not on a Friday night because I want to leave my Friday nights for working on my bigger canvases so that we can work on them together. Although I'm sure those of you that diamond paint more frequently and for longer periods of time than I do, you'll be able to whip out many during our Friday night sessions. So, okay, so that's all the S's in this area. I like to just kind of keep, I mean, I have more up here in this area, but I just am really weird about, you know, I have this line, and that's, you know, it starts down here, and it goes up to here, and that's my line. So, when that section is done, then I'll increase my line. So, I have ordered some washi tape, because that is part of one of the things that I'm going to be offering on my monthly subscription is something that has to do or will contain some washi tape. And so I'm trying to get some really cool and fun designs and colors and mixes for that. So there's that. And let's see, what is this little half moon is number 15. So maybe I'll do a little bit of that before I go. I'm going to have to sign off here in a minute. I need to take my Girl Scout cookies home. I bought some Girl Scout cookies from one of my co-workers' daughters. Her goal is to sell 1,000 boxes. So maybe I'll ask her mom and see if I can post her link to order cookies in my description here. I have to ask her because her daughter is actually in the video to sell the cookies, and so I'll ask her first before I do that. And because now when you order Girl Scout cookies online, you can have them shipped anywhere. So I'm placing an order to have it shipped down to Texas to my son and his family. I collected their orders and what their favorites were, and so I'll do that. And I have my few boxes here. What is your favorite Girl Scout cookie? I like the mint, um, and I like the lemon. The lemon is actually probably my favorite. So yeah, see, there's another one right there that's stuck. They used to have a cookie up here, and I know the different zones and different states sell different cookies. They have the same core ones, but then their special ones are usually different. Because I was a Girl Scout cookie mom for many, many years. They used to have one here in our area that was like a shortbread cookie, very similar to a shortbread cookie, and then it had chocolate on the backside, a really nice layer of chocolate. And I would buy several boxes of those, well, because my daughter was selling cookies, and we would save them for the summer and take them camping with us, and we would use them for our s'mores. And so maybe it was like a graham crackery shortbread cookie. Hang on one second. You know what? I gotta sign off because someone's at the door here. So enjoy your sip and your whip, and I will catch you in the next video. Sorry for the short cutoff. Have a great week. Bye.